Hello, this is Sean Moore. I'm the senior pastor of Faith Christian Center, and I want to take some time today to tell you a little bit about our Quiet Time with God 7-Day Challenge. We live today in a very busy and a very noisy world. There are all different types of things that are screaming for our attention each and every day. And so we are challenging believers over the next 7 days to turn off life's distractions, particularly the television, in order to have quiet time with God. So this is day one of our video blog, and I will over the next several days be kind of sharing with you some quick tips that I believe could potentially be helpful or beneficial to you as you take this 7-day challenge. So on today, I want to talk with you very briefly about the subject of prayer. I want to read to you from Mark chapter 1, beginning at verse 35, and read down through right around verse 38. It says, "And in the morning, rising up a great while before day, Jesus went out and departed into a solitary place, and there he prayed. And Simon and they that were with him followed after him. And when they had found him, they said unto him, All men seek for thee. And he said unto them, Let us go into the next towns, that I may preach there also, for therefore came I forth." So we see here that Jesus, he woke up very early in the morning. He went to a place where he could be alone with God. And we can already see that Jesus has a very busy day ahead of him. The Bible actually tells the disciples when they found him, they said to him that everybody is looking for you, Jesus. And so Jesus began seeking after the Father before people began seeking after him. And I believe it is so important that all of us have a daily time with the Lord. But then you'll also find as we read throughout the scripture that there were times in which Jesus, as well as other people, they got away with God for extended periods of time. I believe that sometimes when it comes to hearing from the Lord, you need time for God to actually speak to you. The scripture tells us in Luke chapter 6 about a time when Jesus went up into the mountain and he remained there the rest of the night in prayer. The Bible tells us in the book of Exodus, chapter 24, that Moses, when he was invited up on the mountain top to get alone with God, the Bible tells us that Moses was there for 6 days, that the Lord didn't actually speak to him until the seventh day. And so it wasn't until that seventh day that Moses began to receive the laws, the statutes, and the ordinances that would be used to govern Israel. Can you just imagine if Moses was so busy that he did not have time to be on the mountain for longer than just a few days? Well, Moses never would have received the direction that not only he needed, but that the entire nation needed as far as what God expected from them and some of the things that he was desiring to do where their nation was concerned. And so we also find in the book of Daniel where Daniel received a vision, and it wasn't until the 24th day where the angel appeared unto Daniel and actually shared with Daniel what the vision was actually all about. So you may be someone that has a normal devotional time every single day. And I just want to encourage you over the next 7 days to actually maybe double up your time or take some extra time to spend with the Lord to get quiet before God. If you're someone that has really kind of struggled in your devotional time and your prayer time, then use the 7-day challenge to kind of kickstart your prayer time and create a good habit that will produce lasting fruit as you continue to seek the face of the Lord on a regular basis. So this is day one and our first quick tip for our Quiet Time with God 7-Day Challenge. This is Sean Moore. I'm signing out, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. God bless.